Welcome to Whisky.com, where fine spirits meet. My name is Lüning, Horst Lüning, this is my son Ben, and today we have a closer look at Benriach 10 and 12 years old. Did we have that already?
Yes, we did, but not the smoky ones. We're looking at the Smoky 10 and the Smoky 12. And the question is, how smoky is it?
Yeah, there had been, when I visited Benriach the first time after the close down, the mothballing, they said, they would like to have some smokiness in the whiskey, but not too much. And we've seen this, or we will see this, how they manage it. So there had been very, very smoky ones on the market, I think. Mm-hmm. And now we have, the Smoky 10 and the Smoky 12. First, we're tasting the Smoky 10, and afterwards, so stay tuned. Next day or day after that, we will taste this Smoky 12.
Mm-hmm. And I'm really excited about how you find the Smoky 10, because it is a mixture of casks, and the casks are as follows: a bourbon cask, Jamaica rum casks, and a virgin oak cask.
So I have to give a disclaimer here. I'm not a friend of rum, not at all. And everybody says, you have to taste this and that and the following, and this is completely different. No, it's all rum. And I don't like that. So I have some problems with rum, and this might influence here. There are a few whiskeys matured in rum casks which I like. So there's not this weird rum taste in it. Mm-hmm. We'll see how it is in this case. And there is a new master distiller at Benriach. That's Rachel Berry, and I think she will have a different cask selection for the final product as there was before. And we'll see that.
Mm-hmm. I'm really excited because Benriach is, from numbers down, is really, really a good whiskey. You have a 46% ABV, no color, no chill filtering, about 40-ish is the price, 10 years, and 3 different kind of casks. So what else do you need?
Yeah, and the casks typically have a big amount of refill casks. But if you look at the color of this whiskey and it's uncolored, you see there's more in it than typically for a 10-year-old. So there is a cask maturation in it.
A virgin refill oak.
It's a fresh.
Yeah, the virgin it was a joke. Virgin refill, there are no virgin refill casks. But they are, I don't know, probably that there comes a bit of an influence from the virgin casks, because they will transport the most of the color, wouldn't they?
Probably, yeah. Mm. So now this is the second sip we have. We changed the sequence. So we first took the other take, and now this is second take, and now I do have vanilla in my nose. Incredible. A big, big mouthful of vanilla.
Mm-hmm. Now the second sip there is much less smoke in it. So we probably got really used to the smoke while sipping it. And now you can find much, much more other flavors than besides the smoke. For me, the smoke is a bit... like smoked eel, but not like the fishy part, but that style of smoke comes really after that. And there are a lot of bloomy flowers and sweetness in it as well.
Fruit.
Now I can really interpret the honey a little bit into that as well. Before that, it was just not sweet enough.
So with the second sip, so the first sip, I had no whiskey for 1.5 weeks, I think. During vacations, and now this is the second, and it's completely different to the first sip. So if you have a single sip of this whiskey and say, no, it's not for you, then please have a second look at this one. It might reward you with different smells. Yeah, cheers.
Cheers.
Mm-hmm. But the main influence is still there, a hefty oakiness in the taste, covering my complete tongue and mouth. And now the smokiness is much, much bigger and cladding the inside of my mouth. There's spiciness from the oak. So having this without knowing which whiskey it is, I would say a lot older.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's very intense. There's a lot of oak influence in that. So maybe the virgin oak is dominant here.
Yeah, probably.
It has a few influences of sweetness and fruits and that kind of stuff, but it's not overwhelming. So
the oakiness is overwhelming.
The oakiness is definitely overwhelming. Here they write in ripe orchard fruit syrup, smoked honey glaze, and oak spice. Yeah, oak spice should be up front. I don't have that much syrup and honey glaze.
In the aftertaste, I have a little honey.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
but it's not far. It's far too less sweetness for any of this syrup to kick in.
When you have it on your tongue, there's a sweetness, but this is very quickly taken away by the oakiness. Yeah, so this is definitely a ripe and massive whiskey, even for 10 years of age. It's 46% ABV, unchill filtered, so there's a lot of possibility to give this taste to your tasting buds, and the whiskey really makes it. And I do no longer have this rum influence in it. So in the first sip I had that rum and it didn't taste well for me, but with the second sip it's a lot better.
For me the oak is still very, very present, so you have to be a oak fan to like that whiskey.
Yeah, but it's not bitter.
It's not bitter, definitely. It's
bitter aftertaste.
A very American oak whiskey.
Yeah. So the smokiness, how much ppm do you think?
Now that I had two of them, I definitely say it's the lightly medium smoked one, and I would say 15 in the end. At the very beginning it was overwhelming. You feel when you sip it in your mouth. You said 30 in the German take, I said 20, and yeah, at the beginning it's overwhelming, but if you get used to it you realize it's a lightly smoked one.
Yeah, it's fastly fading, the smokiness.
So yeah, that was it. Thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, then please feel free to give it a thumbs up, and see you next time.